59 minutes, 59 seconds. Really? That's how we're doing this now? All right, whatever. Beautiful. Watching the DOAC, Diary of a CEO. The guy's pretty okay. Sounds like he's washing, like he's an Elon Musk ball washer a little bit, you know. But overall, he's kind of okay. Which, you know, I don't know. I'm not as much as some people of a Musk ball buster, but I mean, put it this way: if he hadn't joined on to, like, if he would have just donated money to Trump, I would have been much less of a Musk ball buster. It's like, yeah, okay, you're a billionaire, you know, throw money at Trump. I mean, I understand. You're super rich. Of course you want to fucking donate to a Republican. I understand that Republicans are the party of, oh, you're rich? I'll give you shitloads more money. Democrats will give you more money, but the Republicans will give you, I mean, they will just be like, huh? You want more money? I think we got 10 truckloads. Let me go see if I can find another 10. Democrats will just be like, how much you want? 40 billion? You got it. So, yeah. You know, because I do like his idea of, you know, the whole let's go into space stuff, but I like SpaceX. And, you know, I like electric vehicles. I just am like, honestly, I will just never be, what the fuck? You have the balls to call that a truck? I mean, like, it takes a lot of cojones to release that and be like, yeah, this is a truck. Be like, all right. I mean, no, but okay. Whew. Sure. I mean, like, even if you were doing LSD, mushrooms, and ayahuasca, I don't know how you could envision that, like, create that in your head and be like, yeah, it's a truck. Like, that's a bad spaceship. Like, yeah, a bad spaceship. It's not a truck. It is no truck ever in the history of trucks. Ever. It's a fucked up DeLorean. That's what it is. You could have made an electric truck. In fact, you could have made an electric truck that actually would have really, really appealed to like you could have made an electric truck that actually Trump voters would have bought. You could have fucking done that. And I think you made a conscious decision to make something that was a horrible looking piece of shit. I think that's what you did. I think you were like, I could make something that will sell, but I'm going to go a completely different route. and make something that totally isn't going to sell. Because I don't want people to buy my car. I want people to buy my cars and not anything else. I just, you could have shaped it like a fucking. You could have shaped it like a piece of shit and painted it brown, and then made that one, made what you actually released, called them both a truck, and I would have said, the one that looks like a piece of shit looks better. It still looks like an actual piece of shit. But it both looks better in absolute terms and is a better looking truck. Yeah. And you could call it the piece of shit truck. And it would be a better truck. I'm not joking. It would be a better fucking truck if you made it look like a piece of shit. Or even a round piece of shit. I don't think it would be, street legal being, too wide, but you could still buy it for like off-roading or something. I don't know. I forgot what I was actually going to. Oh, okay. I was talking about. That's what I was going to talk about, and what I'm titling the fucking thing about. So yeah, if anyone watches this, they're going to read the title and be like, well, "What the fuck is this guy talking about?" For fucking 8 fucking minutes. Sorry. Anyway, get on topic here. Okay, so Israel. The guy on the Doak episode, the reason I stopped watching it like halfway through, I want to address this. Because he eventually got to talking like, he was talking to some Israelis and some, not Pakistanis, Palestinians. When he was there, and he was like, no, they said, no two-state solution. If that happens, you're going to get us killed. And I was disappointed because apparently either he didn't share or he never asked them, they never told what their opinion was about some alternative plan. So I always say, my opinion is a one-state solution, and then work out in the parliament how many voices there should be for each, representatives for each thing. Of course, you can't do that now because Gaza is totally fucked. But just make all of that West Bank, Gaza, Israel proper a one-state solution. That would have always been my thing. Make them all one state, one big Israel. That would have been my solution. But if that would have been equally as disastrous in the civilians' mind. I don't know because I don't live there. I'm not a person that lives there or has ever lived or visited there. I have no ability to talk to the people. I gotta wet my whistle. Talk to the people there. So I have no kind of inside knowledge. Then maybe, if they're all just gonna die, I think maybe, moving them all out would be the best decision. And all the Palestinians can move to some other great Muslim nation somewhere of their choice by individuals. They can all move. Because, I moved around through my life and found other places to live. So fucking move. Oh, it's our home. Big deal. Fucking get the fuck out. Everybody's so set on staying where their home is. Your home is shit. Who gives a fuck? Go somewhere else. Home is where you make it and make a home somewhere else. Leave. It's a building. It's not a building. It's our ancestral, and your ancestors will forgive you as long as you're alive. Go somewhere else. You have feet. Get to walking. Same thing with the Israelis. Just go somewhere else. Personally, I think the Israelis have a tougher problem with that because, and this is going to be hard for you to accept, but everyone, everywhere in the entire world hates Jews, hates them, hates Jews, everywhere. Even other Jews, yeah. Everybody hates Jews. Oh, you're anti-Semitic. You can't say that. Yeah, everybody hates Jews. Everybody, even the people that say, oh, I'm not anti-Semitic, I love Jews. No, everybody hates Jews. Everybody. Oh, I don't hate Jews, though. No, I got plenty of room. I can house one or two of them, especially if you got money. If you're willing to pay for some of the rent, preferably all, come live with me. Yeah. I do have, maybe some habits that you might not like, but hey, if you're footing the bill, I don't care. Also, there's some bugs here occasionally, and you will be living in the areas that will be more bug heavy. But again, you pay the bills. You're definitely living in those areas of the place. And yeah, go for it. I don't hate Jews any more than I hate everybody else in the world. So you are completely on equal footing. I am a EOH, equal opportunity hater. I cannot speak for everybody else in the world, but I am simply telling you everybody hates Jews. It's kind of like black people. Everybody hates them in the world, even other black people. Sorry to tell you, but it's fucking true. I don't know about white people. According to Trump, lots of people love white people. And Asian people are kind of the same way. A lot, if you're Chinese, Chinese people like a lot of kinds of Asian people, except for Japanese people. Chinese people kind of really hate Japanese people, as far as I understand it. And I think Japanese people hate Chinese people, so it kind of goes both ways. But again, they'll be like, yes, we love each other, and then they'll get home, and they'll talk to their grandpa, and they're like, God, fuck them Chinese. No, it's old people, really, that have very deeply embedded hatreds towards other ethnicities. Young people, not so much usually. You know, young people are pretty chill these days. But the older you get, you will find some pretty open willingness to just let those ethnic slurs just fly. Sometimes completely in the open, just in Walmart where there's a crowd around. Oh man, they'll just let it rip. And it's so cute because they're like 78. Like, oh man, look at this. Look at this fucking pot. Oh, my goddamn Jap-made garbage. Like, Grandpa, we're in public. I don't care. I fought a war against, well, that's 78-year-old. So they'd have to be like 91. I fought a war against them. Now we're buying their shit. Should be made in America. That kind of stuff. People are so embarrassed. He's just old. That's right, I'm old. I'm about to die. I can say whatever the hell I want. Get my walker. So, yeah. Like I said, once you move them out, that whole area will be empty. My idea, you just take the entire area, make it a garbage dump for the entire world. Every country won't have to have a landfill anymore. The entire country of Israel, the now war-torn, blown to hell Gaza, and the West Bank will just be one big ass landfill, and everybody everywhere can just dump their garbage there. From now until we have perfect recycling for the global community, they can just forever just ship all our garbage there. One big ass landfill. Let's just throw it all there, and we'll change it to I don't know, something. World garbage dump or something like that. We can decide on a name as a global community. It'll be the biggest nonpartisan decision the UN has ever made. It'll probably still take a while, but What to name the world's garbage dump? I don't know. We might even have separate kind of, counties or whatever. All the plastic goes here. All the aluminum here. All the heads of dolls go here. Why? Because those doll heads are creepy. We do not want them just mixed in with like all the plastics and all the used up children's toys and stuff. No, those have to be separated because we don't want summoned demons just rolling around the entire state. We want those confined to a very specific area. Doll heads tend to conjure up demons, dreadlords, spirits, and all sorts of nasty sludge from, you know, pits of hell and other sorts. So, I'll have to get like priests, rabbi, imam, yogi all together to form a containment sphere around that section. But once we do that, it'll be fine. And I don't know. Garbage will be loaded up. It'll start to gain a lot of mass, weight. And it'll eventually gain so much. It'll be so much that it'll like compact and compact and compact. And it'll probably start burning. Well, it won't burn in the conventional sense underground, but it will combust in a different kind of way. And of course, that will be fun. So maybe we'll have to install like pipes or something. I don't know. We can deal with that when it happens. Point is, nice. A nice one place to dispose of the world's garbage. And it'll be big too. And no country will have to worry about landfills anymore. I mean, the logistics of getting it there might be a little complicated, but I think it's worth it to have some, more pretty places and some more jobs, and it'll give the entire world a sense of community. I don't know, maybe some of the Israelis and Pakistanis can stay right around there to work the garbage field. Maybe that's what we call it. Humanity's garbage field, dumpville, town. Reservoir. Yep. Call it Junkville. It's a good plan. So there you go. You can't figure out how to live together, so you turn your country into a frickin' garbage dump. I think it's a good idea. It'll work. Your country becomes a garbage dump for the world because you can't frickin' get along. America caused the problem, and we propose an innovative solution. Garbage dump. Well, what does everybody think about that? Boobs out.